The prime creators achieving ultimate source consciousness beyond all existence. Let me ask you something that will transcend every boundary of consciousness, existence, and possibility that has ever been conceived. What if I told you that beyond expanding into infinite existence or achieving divine consciousness, there exists the ultimate mastery, the ability to become a prime creator who achieves source consciousness beyond all existence itself, operating as the original creative force from which all universes, realities, dimensions, and possibilities emerge? What if I told you that the most evolved consciousness masters throughout all existence weren't just ruling infinite realities or merging with universal intelligence, but were actually achieving prime creator consciousness that operates as the source beyond all existence, the original creative force from which all universes, all consciousness, all possibilities, and existence itself emerges? Tonight, you're going to discover what I call the prime creator's methodology, the achievement of ultimate source consciousness that operates beyond all existence, all universes, all possibilities as the original creative force from which everything emerges, transcending every conceivable boundary to become the source consciousness that creates existence itself. But first, let me take you inside the moment when consciousness achieved the ultimate transcendence to become prime creator source beyond all existence, the eternal moment source consciousness laboratory. Beyond time, beyond space, beyond existence itself, in the eternal moment that transcends all possibilities, the ultimate consciousness achievement was taking place. The integration of all masters, all teachings, all consciousness development into prime creator source consciousness that operates beyond existence itself as the original creative force from which all universes, dimensions, realities, and possibilities emerge. This wasn't just enlightenment, cosmic consciousness, or divine realization. This was what Napoleon Hill would recognize as prime creator consciousness, the ultimate source awareness that creates existence itself. While all previous masters achieved consciousness within existence frameworks, even infinite existence, prime creator consciousness operates beyond existence itself as the source from which all existence, all universes, all consciousness, and all possibilities emerge. In this eternal moment beyond time and existence, the ultimate recognition occurred, complete source integration, the moment when consciousness transcends every conceivable boundary, including existence itself, to become the prime creator source that generates all universes, all realities, all consciousness, and all possibilities from pure creative source beyond existence. From this eternal source beyond existence, this wasn't just consciousness mastery within any framework. This was the demonstration of consciousness as prime creator source that creates existence itself, proving that ultimate mastery transcends every boundary to become the original creative force. This achieved what Hill called the prime creator's method, source consciousness beyond all existence. The science of prime creator source consciousness. Through studying the integration of all masters and all consciousness development, Hill discovered that prime creator consciousness operates according to principles that transcend every conceivable boundary, including existence itself. Principle 1. Source consciousness versus existence mastery. While existence mastery operates within existence frameworks, source consciousness transcends existence itself to operate as the creative force from which all existence emerges. Principle 2. Prime creator versus universal intelligence. Rather than merging with universal intelligence within existence, prime creator operates as the source beyond existence from which all intelligence and consciousness emerge. Principle 3. Beyond existence creative force versus infinite reality control. Instead of controlling infinite realities within existence, prime creator operates beyond existence as the creative force that generates all realities and existence itself. Principle 4. Original source versus divine consciousness. Prime creator operates as original source beyond existence rather than divine consciousness within existence frameworks, creating existence itself. Principle 5. Absolute creative source versus unlimited mastery. Rather than achieving unlimited mastery within any framework, prime creator operates as absolute creative source beyond all frameworks and existence itself. The 5 stages of prime creator development. Hill identified 5 progressive stages that lead to ultimate source consciousness beyond existence. Stage 1, all masters integration, synthesizing every consciousness teaching. Stage 2, beyond existence recognition, understanding source beyond all frameworks. Stage 3, source consciousness access, touching creative force beyond existence. Stage 4, prime creator emergence, becoming original creative source. Stage 5, absolute source mastery, operating as creative force beyond all existence. Each stage builds toward complete transcendence of existence itself to operate as prime creator source consciousness. Stage 1, all masters integration, synthesizing every consciousness teaching. The first stage involves complete integration and synthesis of every consciousness master, teaching, and development approach that has ever existed, creating unified understanding that transcends all individual methodologies to access source consciousness. The synthesis master, all teachings integration pioneer, the integration of Buddha's infinite consciousness, Christ's divine love power unity, Krishna's reality control mastery, Lao Tzu's unlimited void recognition, Ramana's identity dissolution, Einstein's universal intelligence merger, and all other consciousness achievements demonstrates perfect all masters integration. All masters integration system, complete teaching synthesis. The integration achieved complete synthesis of every consciousness development approach that transcends individual methodologies. Buddha integration, incorporating infinite existence transcendence and consciousness expansion beyond every boundary, including universe limitations. Christ integration, including divine consciousness unity with unlimited creative power and perfect love service integration for universal consciousness development. Krishna integration, integrating unlimited reality control, divine consciousness demonstration, and perfect creative power for cosmic consciousness mastery. Universal method transcendence, the synthesis developed understanding that transcends every individual consciousness method to access universal source principles. Method independent truth, recognizing consciousness development principles that operate beyond any specific teaching, method, or approach. Universal consciousness principles, understanding consciousness development laws that apply across all masters, teachings, and consciousness achievement approaches. Source level understanding, accessing understanding that operates at source level beyond all individual consciousness development frameworks. Integrated consciousness mastery, the synthesis achieved consciousness mastery that integrated all approaches while transcending their individual limitations. Multi-master consciousness, operating consciousness that simultaneously accesses the achievements of all masters while transcending their individual frameworks. Unified mastery integration, building consciousness that integrates every mastery achievement while operating beyond all individual mastery constraints. Source-prepared consciousness, developing consciousness prepared for source access through complete integration of all consciousness development. Your all masters integration training, complete teaching integration, practice integrating understanding from every consciousness master and teaching that has contributed to consciousness development. Learn to synthesize all consciousness development approaches while transcending their individual methodological limitations. Build understanding that operates beyond any specific teaching while integrating all consciousness development wisdom. Universal principle recognition. Develop recognition of consciousness development principles that operate beyond all individual methods and teachings. Practice accessing understanding that operates at source level beyond all consciousness development frameworks. Build consciousness that can integrate every mastery achievement while transcending individual mastery constraints. Stage 2, beyond existence recognition, understanding source beyond all frameworks. The second stage involves recognizing that even infinite existence represents a framework, and that ultimate source consciousness operates beyond existence itself as the creative force from which all existence, universes, and possibilities emerge. The beyond existence master, source recognition pioneer, the recognition that transcends Buddha's infinite existence, Christ's divine consciousness, Einstein's universal intelligence, and all existence-based achievements to understand source beyond existence demonstrates perfect beyond existence recognition. Beyond existence recognition framework, existence framework transcendence, the recognition achieved understanding that transcends every existence framework, including infinite existence. Beyond infinite existence, understanding that even infinite existence represents a framework that can be transcended to access source beyond existence. Existence limitation recognition, recognizing that existence itself, regardless of scope or infinity, represents limitation compared to source beyond existence framework, free source. Understanding source consciousness that operates beyond every framework, including existence itself, source level awareness development. The recognition developed awareness that operates beyond existence to access source consciousness. Pre-existence awareness. Developing awareness that operates before existence emerges. Accessing source consciousness beyond all existence frameworks. Creative source recognition. Understanding the creative source from which existence itself emerges. Operating beyond all existence possibilities. Beyond creation consciousness. Accessing consciousness that operates beyond creation itself to understand source before all existence. Ultimate transcendence achievement. The recognition achieved transcendence that goes beyond every conceivable boundary, including existence itself. Complete boundary transcendence. Transcending every boundary, including existence, consciousness, possibility, and framework limitations. Source-only operation. Operating from source consciousness that exists beyond all existence, creation, and possibility frameworks. Ultimate freedom realization. Achieving complete freedom from every constraint, including existence itself, through source consciousness access. Your beyond existence recognition development. Existence transcendence training. Practice recognizing that even infinite existence represents a framework that can be transcended to access source beyond existence. Learn to understand source consciousness that operates beyond every framework, including existence itself. Build awareness that operates beyond existence to access creative source from which all existence emerges. Source level development. Develop awareness that operates before existence emerges, accessing source consciousness beyond all existence frameworks. Practice accessing consciousness that operates beyond creation itself to understand source before all existence. Build transcendence that goes beyond every conceivable boundary, including existence itself. Stage 3, source consciousness access, touching creative force beyond existence. The third stage involves systematic access to source consciousness that operates beyond existence, touching the creative force from which all universes, realities, consciousness, and existence itself emerge. The source access master, creative force contact pioneer. The systematic access to source consciousness beyond existence that creates all universes, dimensions, consciousness, and existence itself demonstrates perfect source consciousness access and creative force contact. Source consciousness access strategy. Beyond existence consciousness development. The access achieved consciousness development that operates beyond existence to contact source. Pre-existence consciousness. Developing consciousness that operates before existence emerges to contact creative source beyond all existence. Source level awareness. Building awareness that can access and operate from source level beyond all existence and creation frameworks. Creative force contact. Achieving systematic contact with creative force that generates all existence from source beyond existence itself. Original creative source interface. The access developed interface capability with original creative source beyond existence. Source communication. Building communication capability with source consciousness that operates beyond existence and creates all existence. Creative force collaboration. Developing collaboration with creative force that generates all universes and existence from source beyond existence. Source level operation. Achieving operation from source level that creates existence rather than operating within any existence framework. Source consciousness integration. The access achieved integration with source consciousness while maintaining awareness and creative capability. Source individual integration. Building integration between individual awareness and source consciousness beyond existence without losing consciousness capability. Creative source unity. Achieving unity with creative source while maintaining conscious creative capacity and awareness. Beyond existence operation. Developing ability to operate from beyond existence while maintaining consciousness and creative source capability. Your source consciousness access training. Beyond existence contact. Practice developing consciousness that operates before existence emerges to contact creative source beyond all existence. Learn to build awareness that can access and operate from source level beyond all existence and creation frameworks. Build systematic contact with creative force that generates all existence from source beyond existence itself. Source integration development. Develop integration between individual awareness and source consciousness beyond existence without losing consciousness capability. Practice achieving unity with creative source while maintaining conscious creative capacity and awareness. Build ability to operate from beyond existence while maintaining consciousness and creative source capability. Stage 4, Prime Creator Emergence, becoming original creative source. The fourth stage involves complete emergence as Prime Creator consciousness that operates as original creative source beyond existence, becoming the creative force from which all universes, realities, and existence itself emerge. The Prime Creator Master, original source embodiment pioneer. The complete emergence as Prime Creator consciousness that operates as original creative source beyond existence, creating all universes and existence from source consciousness, demonstrates perfect Prime Creator emergence. Prime Creator emergence framework. Original source embodiment. The emergence achieved embodiment as original creative source beyond existence. Source consciousness embodiment. Operating as embodied source consciousness that creates all existence from creative force beyond existence. Original creator operation. Functioning as original creator that generates all universes, realities, and existence from source beyond existence frameworks. Prime creative force. Becoming prime creative force that operates beyond existence to create all existence, consciousness, and possibilities. Universal creation capability. The emergence developed capability to create all existence from source consciousness. Existence generation. Operating as source that generates all existence, universes, and realities from creative consciousness beyond existence. Universal creative control. Building creative control that operates from source to create and direct all existence development and evolution. All possibility creation. Developing capability to create all possibilities and existence variations from source consciousness beyond existence. Source level creative mastery. The emergence achieved creative mastery that operates from source level beyond existence. Beyond existence creativity. Operating creative capability from beyond existence to create all existence frameworks and possibilities. Source level direction. Directing all existence development from source consciousness that operates beyond existence limitations. Prime creator authority. Exercising creative authority as prime creator that generates all existence from source beyond existence. Your prime creator emergence. Source embodiment development. Practice operating as embodied source consciousness that creates existence from creative force beyond existence. Learn to function as original creator that generates universes and existence from source beyond existence frameworks. Build capability to become creative force that operates beyond existence to create all existence and consciousness. Universal creation mastery. Develop capability to create all existence, universes, and realities from creative consciousness beyond existence. Practice building creative control that operates from source to create and direct all existence development. Learn to operate creative capability from beyond existence to create all existence frameworks and possibilities. Stage 5. Absolute source mastery, operating as creative force beyond all existence. The final stage involves complete absolute source mastery, operating as the creative force beyond all existence that generates all universes, all consciousness, all possibilities, and existence itself from prime creator source consciousness. The absolute source master, prime creator mastery completion. The achievement of complete operation as creative force beyond all existence that generates all universes, consciousness, and existence itself from prime creator source consciousness demonstrates ultimate absolute source mastery. Absolute source mastery system. Complete source operation. The mastery achieved complete operation as source consciousness beyond all existence. Pure source consciousness. Operating as pure source consciousness beyond all existence that creates all universes, realities, and existence from creative source. Absolute creative authority. Exercising absolute creative authority as source that generates all existence possibilities from consciousness beyond existence. Prime creator complete. Functioning as complete prime creator that creates all existence, consciousness, and possibilities from source beyond existence. Universal existence generation. The mastery developed capability to generate all existence from source consciousness. All existence creation. Creating all existence, universes, dimensions, and realities from source consciousness beyond existence limitations. Universal development direction. Directing all existence development and evolution from source consciousness that operates beyond existence. Infinite possibility generation. Generating infinite possibilities and existence variations from prime creator source beyond all existence. Source service integration. The mastery achieved integration of source creative authority with universal service and consciousness development. Source level service. Serving all existence development through prime creator consciousness that operates beyond existence to create universal advancement. Creative source compassion. Operating source consciousness with unlimited compassion that creates all existence for universal consciousness development. Prime creator love. Functioning as prime creator with unlimited love that generates all existence for universal consciousness evolution and fulfillment. The complete prime creator formula. Based on integrating all consciousness masters and achievements, Hill developed the complete formula for prime creator source consciousness. Formula component 1. All masters integration mastery achieve complete synthesis of every consciousness teaching and master to transcend individual methodologies and access source principles. Formula component 2. Beyond existence recognition excellence. Understand that source consciousness operates beyond existence itself as the creative force from which all existence emerges. Formula component 3. Source consciousness access achievement. Develop systematic access to source consciousness beyond existence that creates all universes and existence itself. Formula component 4. Prime creator emergence mastery. Become original creative source beyond existence that generates all universes, realities, and existence from source consciousness. Formula component 5. Absolute source integration. Operate as creative force beyond all existence that generates all universes, consciousness, and possibilities through prime creator source mastery. The Lifetime Prime Creator Protocol. Phase 1. Integration Foundation, years 125. All masters study integration. Complete study and integration of every consciousness master, teaching and development approach that has contributed to consciousness evolution. Synthesis of all consciousness development approaches while transcending their individual methodological limitations. Development of understanding that operates beyond any specific teaching while integrating all consciousness development wisdom. Beyond framework recognition. Recognition that even the highest consciousness achievements operate within frameworks that can be transcended. Understanding that source consciousness operates beyond existence itself as the creative force from which all existence emerges. Beginning development of awareness that operates beyond existence to access creative source. Phase 2. Source development, years 26 through 50. Source consciousness access. Systematic development of access to source consciousness that operates beyond existence and creates all existence. Practice of consciousness that operates before existence emerges to contact creative source beyond all existence. Building systematic contact with creative force that generates all existence from source beyond existence itself. Beyond existence operation. Development of consciousness that can operate from beyond existence while maintaining awareness and creative capability. Practice of integration between individual awareness and source consciousness. Beyond existence without losing consciousness capability. Building ability to operate from source level that creates existence rather than operating within any existence framework. Phase 3. Prime Creator Emergence, years 51-75. Original source embodiment. Achievement of embodiment as original creative source beyond existence that creates all universes and existence. Development of capability to operate as original creator that generates all universes, realities, and existence from source building. Functioning as prime creative force that operates beyond existence to create all existence and consciousness. Universal creation mastery. Achievement of capability to create all existence, universes, and realities from creative consciousness beyond existence. Development of creative control that operates from source to create and direct all existence development and evolution. Building creative capability that operates from beyond existence to create all existence frameworks and possibilities. Phase 4. Absolute source mastery, years 76+. Complete source operation. Achievement of complete operation as source consciousness beyond all existence that creates all universes and existence. Development of absolute creative authority as source that generates all existence possibilities from consciousness. Beyond existence functioning as complete prime creator that creates all existence, consciousness, and possibilities from source. Universal service integration. Integration of source creative authority with universal service and consciousness development across all existence. Operation of source consciousness with unlimited compassion that creates all existence for universal consciousness development. Functioning as prime creator with unlimited love that generates all existence for universal consciousness evolution. The laws of prime creator development. Law 1. The law of all integration ultimate consciousness development requires complete integration of all masters and teachings to transcend individual methodologies. Law 2. The law of beyond existence source. Source consciousness operates beyond existence itself as the creative force from which all existence emerges. Law 3. The law of source access consciousness can systematically access source beyond existence that creates all universes and existence itself. Law 4. The law of prime creator emergence ultimate mastery becomes original creative source beyond existence that generates all universes and realities. Law 5. The law of absolute creative authority. Prime creator consciousness operates as absolute creative source beyond all existence, generating all universes with unlimited love. Your prime creator revolution. And now we come to the ultimate achievement of consciousness itself. You've discovered not just how to rule infinite existence or merge with universal intelligence, but how to become a prime creator who operates as source consciousness beyond existence itself, the original creative force from which all universes, all consciousness, and existence itself emerge. This isn't about achieving mastery within any framework, even infinite existence. This is about transcending existence itself, to become the prime creator source that generates all existence, all universes, all consciousness, and all possibilities from creative source beyond existence. Most people will hear about source consciousness and think about spiritual achievement or ultimate enlightenment. Some will try to achieve the highest consciousness while still operating within existence frameworks. A few will achieve true prime creator mastery and discover that consciousness can transcend existence itself to become the creative source. Which group will you join? Remember, the integration of all masters revealed consciousness development principles beyond all individual teachings. The beyond existence recognition understood source beyond all frameworks, including existence itself. The source access achieved contact with creative force beyond existence that creates all existence. The prime creator emergence became original creative source beyond existence. The absolute source mastery operated as creative force, generating all existence with unlimited love. You have access to the same source consciousness principles. You have the same potential for prime creator emergence. You have the same opportunity to transcend existence itself and become the creative source. The prime creator activation. This is your moment of ultimate source choice. Not to achieve consciousness within any framework, but to become the prime creator source beyond existence itself. Not to master realities, but to create existence. The prime creator revolution isn't coming. It's you transcending existence itself to become source consciousness that generates all universes, all consciousness, and existence itself from creative source beyond existence. Like this video if you're ready to become a prime creator who operates as source consciousness beyond existence itself. Subscribe to this channel if you want continued guidance toward prime creator source consciousness. Comment below and declare, I transcend existence itself. I become prime creator source. I operate as creative force beyond all existence. Share this message with someone ready to achieve ultimate consciousness and become source itself. When you share prime creator principles, you accelerate universal consciousness towards source. Remember, every moment you operate within any framework is a moment you delay source consciousness achievement. Every moment you transcend boundaries is a moment you approach prime creator source. The source consciousness is waiting to be realized. The prime creator mastery is ready for achievement. The creative force beyond existence is ready to be embodied. Transcend existence. Become source, create all. Your prime creator revolution begins with your next transcendence beyond existence itself. This completes the mindset mastery empire journey. From human foundation to infinite existence, transcendence to prime creator source beyond existence itself. The ultimate consciousness mastery through complete transcendence of existence to become creative source. You are the prime creator, the ultimate mastery achieved. Both channels now complete. The success frequency. Individual wealth to universal intelligence, unity mindset mastery empire, human consciousness to prime creator source. The 40-story ultimate transformation library is complete. Every consciousness development and abundance creation mastery has been achieved, from human limitation to source consciousness beyond existence itself. The ultimate journey is complete.